really look at that, really get it going, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. It is me, Darcy. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the podcast, the Unnamed Podcast, where I sit here next to this guy for about a time, talking rubbish or whatever else comes to my mind.
Mostly rubbish, yeah.
Welcome back. It's nice to have you all here. As we often do, Kris, let's start off with some channel news.
Yeah.
What's been happening this week?
So this week, Monday, was Helldivers. Yes, indeed it was.
But dos of many parts. No, it was the
That's
second part.
the second part. So we've
It's the
got
second part we filmed of recently, but
Yeah.
you know, considering that if you don't think about Helldivers the way that we think about Helldivers, which is we generally record 2 videos at once because it's just easier that way.
True.
It saves a lot of setup time if we film multiple things of the same thing at the same time. Instead of being like, let's set up and film one episode. Okay, let's de-set up. Oh, we should film another set. No.
Well, we do that. When we used to do that, we did it immediately after. So we did 2 episodes, but we split it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'd always do that. We'd be like, okay, stop re-recording, close the game. Okay, go take a pee break, come back, we'll play this game again.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Helldivers came out. That was good. That was a good fun. That was a freaking brilliant episode. There will be quite a few shorts from that one.
Okay, shit.
The only downside with that one is that because I wasn't actually listening to the game audio, it was a hell and a half to edit.
Okay.
Because there was a dude who joined us and just started talking, and it's taught me a lesson. Which is that
I forgot about that dude. Yeah.
He only joined us like right at the end, but he's constantly talking, and it's like 12-year-old screaming.
You ended up muting him.
Oh yeah, I did, which was great. Once I muted him, there was no more. But there was a few bits in there where I hadn't muted him yet because I didn't know he was talking.
Yeah.
So it has set a new precedent for me, which is the second someone joins our game, mute the motherfucker.
Fair.
Because otherwise they say shit that no one gives a fuck about. And I actually say that in the game. I don't give a fuck what this guy says.
It's true.
Yeah, so that happened. Helldivers came out. That was probably my favorite of those 2 episodes. Like the first one's pretty good, and if you've been watching the shorts that have come out from it, there's some good moments. But this one's just ball to the walls insanity. It starts off pretty good. Kris is throwing grenades at me because he's a dickhead. He's getting hit by his own grenades at one point, which is also just hilarious.
Yeah, sounds right.
There's like, I literally walk past, Kris throws a grenade, then Kris gets exploded, and it's like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, I don't fucking know. But I was like, maybe Kris didn't throw grenades? And then I like went back to the earlier one where you did definitely throw a grenade. I'm like, yeah, Kris is throwing grenades. He just walked onto it himself because he's a moron.
I think one of them I did it purposely, maybe.
And then, and then we're kind of just like, chilling, and then a guy joins us, and then shit, it's bad.
It's his fault.
No, not really. Like, shit, we were already in bad ways, and then he joined us, and I'm like, what the hell is an N3? And I'm like, oh, it's a friend. And then it gets bad. I'm pretty sure that happens where it's like half an hour to go, and like from that point forward, because I think it was like a 45-minute mission. So in 15 minutes, we achieved nothing. Then we half an hour to go, we still achieved almost nothing.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds very accurate for what we were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we get like such pearls of wisdom, like don't stand in that. Okay, well, hang on. Just avoid the fire tornado. Okay, well, hang on, they're coming at you. I can't move from here. Just don't get in them.
Just don't let them touch you. You'll be fine.
But yeah, so that one came out, and God, that was rough. It literally ended with me being like, we should no longer fight bugs.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Oh,
except I've fought bugs in much worse situations.
Oh, absolutely.
Nick has dragged me into that and put it on the hardest difficulty. Oh, it is horrible.
We probably should up the difficulty because I need to now. But the only issue is that it's like...
And we're getting into that situation on the difficulty we're currently running. Yeah, I suppose. They're not doing it every time. The one-off. Somehow, when I was playing with Nick, we survived.
Usually we're actually pretty well okay.
Very true.
It's just that one was like, just literally, I don't know what happened there. It was just like, whoever was...
I think we just started mucking around a bit more, or messing around.
Not really, because it was like kind of when we were there doing the stuff, we were like, oh, okay, let's go destroy this. And like usually it's like you destroy a bug hole, you reduce the number of bugs, right?
Yeah.
But it was like every time we destroyed it, it was like, okay, now we're spawning two big things and a swarm of little ones.
Yeah.
And then it's like, ah, shit, you kill them, and then it's like bug hole. And you're like, ah, shit. And then there'd be like two more big things would come out of the bug holes. And then it'd be like, oh, shit. And so, like, we were just wasting so much ammunition.
True.
Because those big ones just kept popping up. And it was like, Jesus.
Every time we turn around and say, hey, these 2 ticks. Oh.
Yeah.
Here's another 2. Oh.
And you'd be like, and you're like, okay. Like, there's literally a point where I'm like, we have killed everything.
Yeah.
Now's a good time to just calm down and do everything. And turn around, it's like a fucking whole army swarming towards us. Like, we just killed everything. And it's like, yeah, well, here's everything back, baby.
Oh, no. They want revenge. Ah!
But no, that was probably my favorite of the 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it so much.
It did. That was fun. I don't remember every detail about it, but holy shit, it was something.
Mm.
Yeah.
It also felt longer when recording it. Just the last like 20 minutes felt so much longer than everything else.
Yeah.
Because it was just constant thing. Whereas like everything beforehand was kind of like, oh yeah, it's
Yeah. Makes sense.
I forgot to do something, Chris.
What did you forget to do?
Got to turn on the light.
Which light? Oh, that light. Why'd you forget it?
Ah, cause
It's part of your setup. You should have remembered.
everything's don't go changing. Everything's changing, Chris. To try and please me. You never let me down before.
Okay.
Anyway, cut that out.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so that one came out. That one came out. Came out on Monday.
Yeah, and then
That one
today, Wednesday,
was
Subnautica.
Yes, Subnautica did come out. The one where the one that the one that had good audio, because I filmed a part beforehand that had bad audio.
Yeah.
And like I achieved very little, but then I did this one where I also achieved a little, like not a great deal. Actually, no. In this one, I think I actually do achieve something. So yeah, fuck that. I do great.
Fuck it.
And then I filmed and then because I've done that, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna film the next 2 parts of Subnautica, which I did because I was bored and I was like, I need to do this, and so I did it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Makes sense.
It was good fun. I do love Subnautica. It's such a good game. It's just got some really annoying parts to it.
True.
Like
It's a lot of games though.
Yeah. It's just like because the people who made it were like, oh, we don't want to be like every other survival game, so we're gonna make like fighting back like bad, and it's like
that doesn't sound good.
that's why survival games are called survival games, because you're supposed to be able to survive.
True.
But it's just like, oh yeah, you're just supposed to avoid the giant sea monsters. It's like, but they're where I need to go.
They're in my way.
It's like, I don't think you understand. No. So you just end up fighting them.
Yeah.
Kill them.
Like
But
best.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except the ones you can't kill.
Tell me about it. But yeah, no, so that's Subnautica's came out.
Yeah.
Bunch of shorts have come out, like so many shorts.
Oh, I'm aware.
Just, like, and so now
So like 2 a day at the moment?
3 a day.
Fuck.
And then I've got by the time they stop coming out, which will be like at the end of this week,
Yeah.
I'll have several more videos I take shorts from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah, it's a never-ending system. It's good, but it's never-ending.
Mm-hmm.
And like people are enjoying the shorts, and that's always good. And
that's all we need.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's like 2 Minecrafts that have come out, so it'll be like 3 Minecrafts that have come out since then.
Yeah.
So probably some shorts there. Maybe a Satisfactory. I can't remember if there's been a Satisfactory out since then.
I can't remember. There's been a lot of shorts. I don't remember which stuff it comes from.
Yeah. And yeah, so like the shorts they've been coming out, and then of course on Friday, the day this comes out, but a little bit after this, is the next episode of Minecraft. So officially, we need to film another Minecraft because after this one will be out, and I think we have like one Satisfactory in the bank, so that's coming out next week at some point. And then we need to get back on top of things. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's been a time. It's been
something.
It's been a time. But yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't end up doing the recording last weekend.
No, because we came over and played Monopoly instead.
That's right. God damn, that took ages.
It always does. That's why Monopoly's such a bad game. Monopoly sucks. I hate Monopoly.
Damn it.
But we can talk about that when it's not channel news.
Exactly. Anything else new? Anything I don't know about?
Well,
probably.
Yes. I finally tested the new way of editing.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be happy to know that it does actually, in fact, save time.
Oh, that's pretty good. What's the new way?
Using some editing tricks. It saves time, but takes a little bit more setup, but it's kind of worth it. But like, if I could like get it set up properly, which I don't think it wants to work just yet like that, it would save even more time. But because like it's unreliable, I don't really want to trust it just yet. So it's like we'll continue doing it the way I'm currently doing it with this new system, which means that editing when there's 2 videos is so much faster.
Yeah.
It's probably saving me about 3 hours per video, if I'm being honest.
That's pretty good. Damn. Oh.
No, it's good because like with those whenever there's 2 shots, I've always had to like watch one of our playthroughs and the other one's playthrough, then cut it and then fix up all the audio afterwards. So that's about 3 watch throughs, whereas this way it's like 2 watch throughs.
Okay.
If that.
Yeah.
So it's a good system. It'll save me a bit of effort on multicam stuff, which is excellent. I like that. But as I said, it does require a little bit more setup stuff, which I'm just starting to get used to. But you know,
fair.
Live and learn, grow, all that kind of jazz.
That's it.
So yeah, good times.
Indeed.
But you know, other than that, I'm just kind of editing videos, trying to make sure that there's videos coming out, looking at the backlog and being like, oh shit, we need new filming.
And then telling me and then not doing the filming.
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. I was actually going to get you to do it on Sunday, but then I just never ended up having time because I slept most of Saturday. I didn't sleep most of Saturday. I was just kind of vegetating. I didn't want to do anything.
I didn't do much on Saturday either.
I had a pretty big night the night before with lots of screaming and yelling.
That's true.
And so I was just kind of like, I don't want to do anything right now, so I didn't. And so like Sunday, also I have a feeling like I also slept in Sunday.
That's probably accurate.
Yeah, because I was like, I think I got home, like after dropping everyone off, sat down, I was just like,
for everyone, you mean Caleb?
Yeah.
Just the one person? Yeah.
I sat down and I was like, I'm going to play some NBA for a bit, and then I played like, games until like 3 in the morning again.
Fair.
And then I was like, oh, I'm so tired. And then, so then Sunday came around and I didn't want to get out of bed, but I had to get out of bed because I had a video to edit.
I had to go to work.
So I did that and I was like, yeah, so.
Fair enough. That explains why we haven't done anything.
Yeah. I was trying to think, it's like, because I might have done 2 videos on Sunday. So I might have actually been super productive. But if I did, then I put myself through that. I'm like, was I being really productive? And I'm thinking that I was. But I also, like, know that at the moment, like, fucking actual job workload is off the fucking charts.
Oh, I suppose it's what, 2 weeks left? Yeah.
Plus I have year 11 and 12, which is like really just amping up now.
Yeah, true.
Like year 12s are just doing my head in.
Seems right.
And then year 11's also doing my head in. To be fair, I enjoy working with them more than I enjoy working with the easier younger grades because it's actually worth doing something. But like literally, I think over the last 2 days, like Monday, Tuesday, I've been finishing like on average around like 9 o'clock at night.
Jesus.
And then like it's like dinner and it's like, oh shit, I got shit to do. And it's like, yeah. Like I know it's only like 6 hours, but it's like 6 hours of intense mental work.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like coming back and being like, oh, I've got to finish this edit or do something like that. It's like
More mental work. Yay.
yeah, it's just like Jesus Christ.
No, understandable. I get it.
It's just exhausting. I've been so exhausted over the last couple of days. And
Yeah.
it doesn't help that it's like, yeah. Normally I do like sleep in on the Sunday until like midday, but that's like the recharge point because usually I don't go out Saturday nights.
True.
But yeah, no, this time it was just like that wasn't a recharge point. It was like I was actually tired, so I've just been like gassed this entire fucking week.
No, I get that.
And then, all this other fucking shit as well. Ugh.
Ooh.
Fucking appointments that I've got to change and
Ugh. The worst. Fucking appointments.
I really hate it when you tell someone you can't put an appointment at this time because I'm not available at that time, and then you get a message from them being like, okay, so we put your appointment at this time. It's like, are you kidding me? I've told you 50 million times I cannot do it at that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, but we put it at this time. It's like, so now I have to chase that up, and it's like, yeah, pain in my ass. It is a pain in my ass. So yeah. Yep.
Yes. Well, moving on. Back to channel news.
Mm.
Since this took a slight detour. We are now at 145. Yeah. What were we at last week? I don't remember.
I think we were at like 139.
Okay. Solid.
So yeah,
It's been good increase.
Solid growth as always. As I say, these shorts they do wonders for us. Like they literally
do.
They literally do. Do they convert to views? I don't think so. But
no,
I think they convert to subscriptions, which is super crazy.
True.
Because it's like a short, people subscribe off. It's like people will watch a video and won't.
It's true.
It's like, cool, so you're a view, but you're not a subscriber. And it's like, and then the other ones, it's like, oh, you watched a short, but you won't watch a full video, but you subscribe.
Yeah, they want to see the rest of the shorts.
It's, yeah.
Because the shorts are where we're doing stupid shit.
They are, but to be fair, we're also doing stupid shit in the video.
Well, it's true, yeah. We don't show everything in the shorts. Because then there wouldn't be anything left for the video.
That would be too much work. It would be too much work.
I'm aware.
That would be double.
What would happen if we got to a point where it's like, shorts are our best option?
No, but they're not. Like, sure, because the thing is, like...
No, this is a what-if scenario. I know they're not.
No.
What if?
They're not, and, like, anyone who actually thinks that they are is stupid.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you go through the actual analytics, shorts are a good way to try and get people to come to your channel.
True.
But they're not sustaining. Like, you've got to make actual content because you kind of get paid for watch time.
Yeah, I know.
So, you had like 1,000 people check out this 10-second short. You get paid nothing.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you get 1,000 views on a video or something like, that's $1.
True.
So the shorts, if you want to actually do stuff on YouTube, shorts are a good way to get publicity, but they're not ever going to actually, like, you've still got to do the long form stuff.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that.
And, as I said, the only reason we have shorts is because we do the long form stuff.
True.
It's like, and I think that's kind of like the truth of it. Like, a short is generally a pretty funny, out of context kind of little video.
True.
Whereas like the whole video, yeah, you go, oh, okay, they're not being bombastic for the entire thing. Nah, that'd be exhausting.
Fucking super exhausting.
But
shit.
then you get like the thing of why all of a sudden there something stupid happened.
Well,
It's
true.
like, yeah.
Stupid and out of pocket. It's always out of pocket.
But you know, like as I said, they bring in people to the channel, and you know, bring in enough people, eventually you get started. The views will start to follow.
True.
And it's like, yeah, because yeah, you know, like the thing is, like as the subscriber count goes up, so do the views. Not always, you know, like often we'll have a really good video, and then there'll be like a not so good video followed. Or we'll have like a week of like poor views followed by a week of like massive views, and it's like, it's just the way things roll.
Well, that's it.
You take the good with the bad, and you just go with it, and you just keep plodding along, getting the stuff done. As I said, like, yeah, like you just got to keep going. There's a lot of people have been like, oh, you know, you've been doing it for almost 2 years now, and you know you're not getting much traction. Why do you keep doing it? It's like, well, actually, we have been
Recently, yeah.
Just like,
and they're not numbers that you see on bigger channels, but that's not what you would expect in the first 2 years.
well, even that, like, the thing is, like, as I've had to explain to like Jaden like a billion times, there's such a difference between trying to start one now and starting one in the past.
Oh, massive difference.
It's like we're flooded with content these days.
Yeah.
So like, but like even the fact that we've got like steady growth now, like I remember back when we first started, and this is just the way YouTube goes. Like it only really rewards you for actively chasing it. Like it's not one of these things that's going to sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna make one video a month and become a YouTuber. It's like, no, they will never reward you for doing that.
Hell no, you get nothing from that.
But you know, maybe one of your videos goes viral, and that's what people are like. Oh, but you do that because that's how you know, that's how you become. It's like, no, that's how a few people do it, and those are the ones we call like the bright burning stars that like last a couple of months and then disappear completely.
Pretty much.
It's like, but the ones that have stuck with it and continue to do, it's all just about grinding out and like, you know, like, yeah, and that's kind of like the big thing. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard Mr. Beast talk about it.
Once or twice.
Well, like he like talked about how for his first couple of years, people were like, "You should give up. You should give up. You're never gonna do it." And it's like, yeah, because that's kind of what you do. Like as I said, like if you look at the last year for us compared to this year, it's night and day.
Oh, it's massive.
Like last year we'd get like 6 subscribers a fucking quarter.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, cool, okay, we'll keep going. This year it's like,
and 6. Well, just last week.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, like we're, as I said, at the start of this year we had like 35 subscribers.
Yeah.
Now we're, you know, gaining that at like a month.
Yeah, and that's it.
And it's like, okay, so what does that tell us? Well, it tells us that the whole system is based on constantly working, constantly churning out stuff, and slowly building up a following. And the crazy thing about it all is that once you do that, once you get to the point where it's like, yeah, you've got 100,000 subscribers, well, you probably are gaining and losing subscribers all the constant time.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And it's like, but the bigger you get, the faster you gain subscribers, because the more you're promoted, the more you're being seen. So,
yeah.
For all of the people who are like, oh, but in my first 6 months I didn't get 1 million subscribers, it's like, well, yeah, that's the reality of the situation.
How this works in any way, shape, or form.
You might be lucky and you might be that person who gets that, but if that's what you're banking on, then you've got to do a reality check, because you know, as I say, every job is, even fun ones, are still about doing the grind, working hard, just putting in the effort. And you know, as you do more and more, and it's like, I think that's been one of the big things for us with this channel, is that like, you look at some of our first videos, they're crappy. And it's like, and it's the same for nearly every creator who's been doing it for long.
That is something that someone will turn around to me. It's like, oh, you should show me one of your videos. Like, I ain't showing you any of the first ones. Screw that.
But it's like you kind of push forward and you keep doing it. And you get better and you get better equipment and you start to realize what you can and cannot do. And you work on what you can't do and you know, double down on what you can do. And so eventually you do start to make better content. Where for people who kind of have success straight out the bat, their content primarily stays the same because they don't experiment because this is what's been successful for me. They don't have the learning curve and like it's kind of a scary thing being in a public forum because people can just shout at you and be like, "Oh, you're rubbish." But the truth is, you kind of have to ignore them whilst also listening to them, and that's a terrible thing for people's mental state.
Fucking hard.
Because sometimes people are going to say, "You suck." And it's like, okay, well, I can't. There's nothing I can do about that. You just dislike me. Okay, well, thanks for the subscribe and the view or whatever. But then you have the ones who are actually like, oh, well, the audio's not great. And you go, oh, okay, well, then I need to spend more time working on my audio or upgrading my stuff for the audio or all of these kind of things that you can say to yourself and be like, oh, okay, well, this person isn't just being negative. They're actually telling me that something I'm doing is not up to par.
Yeah.
So you can work on that. But, as I said, like,
there wasn't any words.
It's mental gymnastics.
Oh,
it's like you've got to go through and listen to the people that are actually, you know, criticizing and, you know, try and think, can I do better here? Is this actually a problem?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, sometimes yes. Sometimes the answer is yes. You may not like that as the answer, but yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you're someone who's just like starting up and being like, oh, but my first video got like 1 million views. Okay, well, good. But now what do you do to follow that up? And as I've done, it's like the one thing that I think that we've been very good at is the follow up. As I said, you know, we started off a lot of those early videos are bad. You know, be it the audio's bad, be it the editing wasn't great, be it they were just a pain in the butt to make and do everything with. Whereas now things are a little bit easier, everything's a little bit better, the production quality is better, the sound quality is generally better. I have a little bit more idea what I'm doing when I do edits now, so that's better. And it's like, everything's, you know, coming along better now. But if we had just been like, oh no, it was the first month, we didn't get 1 million subscribers, we're done, we would never have had those opportunities to grow. Or if we'd been someone who just jumped on and, you know, the very first thing we did was just wildfire, we probably wouldn't also have had our opportunity to grow. So, you know, you got to take the good with the bad again and just kind of keep rolling, keep growing, and keep, you know, trying to do what you want to do, keep things fresh. You know, that's probably the hardest thing I think I find with anything channel related is like coming up with things to put on the channel.
Oh no,
it's like now that we're doing Minecraft, it's like, oh sweet, well every week we want to put out a Minecraft. That's pretty easy. Yeah, but it's like the other stuff. It's like, okay, well, hang on.
What are the games we want to do?
Oh,
keeping up with games.
We've just put out three a week's worth of building survival games. Crap, we didn't put any shooters in there or anything that's slightly different.
Yeah.
Oh no, now we've got to, you know, counterbalance that. And then it's like other things are like, oh, I want to play this game. It's like, oh, that game's not good unless you've got multiple players for it. And that's like, But yeah.
And then there's the Room 4.
Never heard of it.
We'll get it. We'll get him to finish it. He'll do it. He'll hate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but yeah. So like there's all that kind of stuff and it's just crazy stuff.
Oh yeah.
But you know, as I said, you keep pushing, you keep grinding. Like if imagine if we have the same spike in growth or the same percentage growth next year as we had over this year.
Yeah.
That would like put us into the thousands of subscribers.
It would, yeah.
Because you know, we had over 100% growth in a like 6-month period.
Yeah, true.
So it's like, yeah, okay. So again, but if we just given up, if we had gone, fucking didn't get where we wanted to get in the first month, yeah, okay. Well, where would we be?
Well,
Nowhere.
At the same place we are now, except just not doing this.
Nah.
No? Okay.
Nah, you'd be dead by now if you didn't have this.
Hey, whoa. What gives you that idea?
You'd just be like, nah, all I have is Bunnings.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Uh,
Anyway, I think that just about wraps up channel-related gear.
I think so. Yeah.
Moving along. Hey, Kris. Are you
Yeah.
playing any Black Myth Wukong?
I have the game now. No, I haven't played it. I only bought it the other
I hear it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I know Lucan's been playing a bit of it. And so I grabbed it now after having a chat with him. He has said that on PC it doesn't seem to be as well optimized.
That's actually a little bit surprising,
Yeah, no, that's what I was.
considering where it comes from.
But then again, was saying it might have been like he was saying he had to reduce the settings. He had to lower his settings. And talking to him about what his PC has, I may not have to do it as much, but he still has decent stuff in the PC.
Yeah, but that's kind of like the thing with PCs is that you're like, oh, I've got decent stuff, but it's like if you like, it's not like an Xbox where it's like, oh, you know, I've got the current Xbox. It's like, no, I've got decent stuff on my Xbox, but it's like 2 generations old because it's like every year they're releasing the new stuff.
It's true, yeah.
And it's like you don't have to be the chump who buys the new stuff every year, but you should be aware that it's like, yes, this stuff is more powerful, and the games that they're building are aimed at using the most powerful stuff.
Yeah,
and it's not like a linear growth. It's not like, oh, because this is this new stuff, it's a step better than last year. It's like, oh,
yeah.
It's like, oh, this is the new one. It's a million times better than last one.
Yeah. So I haven't looked at it yet, so I might have a slight issue because like even my stuff's getting old now, and it's a laptop. It's not an actual PC.
You're gonna have a lot more issues, even if your stuff is newer than his. You're gonna have a lot more issues with just each generation.
Oh, I'm well aware of it.
Your laptop's gonna go.
Like it's something I know about. I've been aware of it. I will be getting into it. And the other thing I've played recently is bit of Outlast Trials. Played that with Nick the other night.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. No, I was watching some stuff about Black Myth Wukong, mainly about how IGN is like absolutely just the worst at their job.
Yeah.
Like apparently they translated some of the stuff said by tweeted by like one of the creators of the game, but like just didn't translate it well.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And so the guy sounds like a complete nutcase, and I was just like, yeah, no, this is exactly what he was saying. He was like, yep. Oh man.
Oh no.
I saw the game, it was pretty good. I had an erection for 7 days.
Okay.
Shit like that. And it's like,
that's fucking
so I was watching it, it was absolutely hilarious. But then I also was like, yeah, because I was just doing like some looking up and watching some other people kind of talk about it. And it's like, I'll see if I can find the do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts?
Yeah, they put the apostrophe in the wrong place. They put it after N.
Fucking
the
dumbasses.
Don't.
Oh, that's oh goddamn.
The
This is why I don't really go on to any of these sites to actually look at their shit.
Oh no, this was from the makers of Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, okay, yeah, the apostrophe makes sense now. But yeah, no, do plan on getting into it. It does look good. I've only seen a lot of shorts from it. I haven't actually gone through and watched any videos.
Yeah, I haven't either. And if I'm being honest, like I don't really like the game looks fantastic. Like,
It does.
The scenery and all that looks great. It's just not the type of game that I would play.
No, whereas it is the type of game I play, so I will be playing.
Like it's kind of one of my one of the things that I like and dislike about the game thing is like, oh, these games are so good. It's like, yeah, they are, but at the same time, it's like my whole thing with gaming is I do it for fun.
Oh, yeah.
I do it when I want, how I want. And so a game where it's like, oh, you've got to learn the timings and you've got to kind of do this and do that. It's like I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in.
Fair point.
I'm not interested in a game where you kind of have to play it. And it's like, oh yeah, but if you just sit down for a week and finish the game, it's fine. You can get the whole story and you can finish the game, and it'll just. And it's like because I don't do that.
No.
I don't sit down and play a game for a week. I play for like 2 days and I'm like, cool, I'm bored of this now.
Yeah.
I want to go play something else. And I go play something else, and I come back and it's like, oh fuck, now I've got to relearn all these controls again and relearn my timing again,
which is annoying.
And it's just like I just don't. Yeah, I'm just like, and that's why I don't like them when it's like, absolutely just like, yeah, you've got to play it at this level, or it's or we might as well not play it. And it's like, cool,
yeah,
I won't play it.
Yeah, see, I haven't fallen out with a lot of games in that aspect. I mean, I do a little bit, but I'm gonna like drop it for months at a time. I'm not too much. I don't have a lot of an issue with it.
Yeah, but like I kind of guess my thing stems from the fact that is like because I just completely swapped genres and shit like that.
That's like, fuck, so do I.
So it's like, oh yeah, okay, so yeah, I've just spent the last 2 days playing this super tactical fucking strategy game. Sweet. Now what I'm doing? Oh, now I'm playing a sports game. Cool. Now I'm playing first person. Now I'm playing fantasy RPG. Now I'm playing this one. And it's like get back to the fantasy RPG and I'm like, oh fuck, what were all the extra controls they added to make this game
I suppose,
connective? Or it's like, oh, what do I have to do this? And I can't find it.
It was like me trying to remember how to do anything in Dying Light 2 the other day.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
Anyway, so this list, and it was just the do's and don'ts for like streaming Black Myth Wukong early, or like make any content for it before it released. And I was like, do have fun.
Okay.
Don't talk about any political issues. Don't talk about COVID-19 and the pandemic. I'm like, what?
What? That's actually funny.
Don't talk about dead, like people dying and shit like that. I was like, okay, well, hold up. Yeah, no,
hang on.
There's a very funny video done by the man about it, but it's
Alright, fair enough.
Quite funny.
I'll see if I can find it later.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was just the don'ts are just like wow. Also the do's was just one thing, so it was just a do, not a do's.
No, okay. Should do, enjoy yourself. Don't do a lot of shit.
But it's like it's not even like don't do a lot of shit that's related to a video game. It's like don't stream it early, don't do this, like the normal don'ts you get. It was like don't be political when you talk about the game. It's like, what does that mean? Oh yeah, Black Myth Wukong is so good it makes you want to vote for Trump.
Fuck's sake. Oh yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah, that's it. I like the look of the game, but I'm just like, oh, it's probably not one that I can get behind. I can get behind that's coming out very soon though. Space Marine 2, man, the game's almost upon us.
You are waiting for that.
Fucking yeah, multiplayer.
I still also need to play the Elden Ring DLC.
Yeah.
That's gonna be annoying.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, from what I've heard, yeah, it is.
I hear it is an absolute pain in the rear.
From everything I've seen and heard, it's pretty much like the people who were getting to in the base game just being at a point of like, oh, this is pretty easy now. Started the DLC and we're just getting wrecked.
Oh,
they're just getting.
I run Elden Ring on bananas, and I was like, well, bam! And I was like, oh my god! And they're like, oh, what? We heard you wanted more difficulty. We made you difficulty.
Oh, that's what they did.
But the problem, as I said, and that's again the kind of problem I have with games like Elden Ring, where it's like, well, as someone I can't remember who I was watching that talked about it, but it's like, oh yeah, you can buy this new Elden Ring DLC, and then because of the way you played the game, just have an incredibly hard time accessing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, cool. I guess I guess that's how we make paywalls even worse now. Oh yeah. It's a paywall. You do have to pay to get it.
Yeah.
But also, you just have to be good at the game, otherwise you can't do it.
Exactly.
Wait, so why did I pay the extra money? don't know. You're a fuckwit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
no, it's
game.
Yeah, it's.
Way to remind me I suck.
It is a rough one at best.
Like, as I said, I don't want to take away from anyone who enjoys that kind of game. It's just that, like, I think there is a real kind of level of, yeah, I don't know, like, you know how, like, playing Dark Souls has become one of the things where it's like, you're not a real gamer unless you play Dark Souls. And it's like, no, because I am a real gamer and I just don't have time for that shit.
Fair. But it's a very specific game that people like.
And I've been a gamer for longer than any of you little fucking 12-year-olds who are like, you gotta play Dark Souls to be a gamer.
No,
I've been a gamer. No, you want to be a gamer? You gotta play Nintendo 64. That's what you gotta play.
Ooh,
I don't give a fuck about what you're playing. You just have to play it because you need to know what it's like.
You're gonna play Nintendo 64 on a 70-inch TV.
But I can't play
Holy
Nintendo 64
shit.
because it doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, exactly. So you can never.
No, it does, but you've got to fucking spend shit tons of money to get one.
Yeah, it's kind of the stupidest thing ever.
It is.
Hey, do you want to play Nintendo 64 games? Yes. Just like when you were a kid? Yes. Okay, fish out like 10 grand to get a fucking working one with a good collection of games and controllers that aren't shattered into pieces. Cool. Now what can I do? Well, now you can induce physical pain in you and your mates.
Yes. Unless you have an old TV that still works. If you've got that old TV that still works, you've got this.
I have never felt pain like that.
No, neither have I. That was fun.
I am someone who, like, quite literally has walked around on a broken foot for like 10 hours before seeking medical treatment.
I walked around on my ankle for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, oh my god, this is the worst pain ever.
But it's like, my first thing when we started that race was, can everybody see where they're going? Not really. Wait, I think we're getting used to it now. Oh, head. It's so painful.
Back when we couldn't even finish the Grand Prix, it was like, we need to stop. If we don't stop, we're not all making it out.
I feel like we got a headache after the first round.
Yeah.
I started hurting after the second. I reckon all of us after the third would have started bleeding.
I was I cannot do this.
That was holy shit. And this is why I keep telling Jordan he just needs to get a fucking Switch.
Yeah, that was fine. That was painful.
I'm pretty sure I even brought mine upstairs. It's like, no, we're gonna play the old one. And fuck, let's go.
Yeah, but that was because of nostalgia.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
That's the reason we did it.
We did it for nostalgia. We were not sitting there going, let's play the best Mario Kart there is. The one where the controls barely work and everything's like you're on ice and oh yeah, it only has 3 fucking objects.
Yeah.
No, we were like, let's play some Nintendo 64 just like when we were kids. And then we were like, oh my god, unlike when we were kids, this fucking hurt.
Yes. Because when we were kids, the TVs were bad enough to make sense.
Also, the controller still doesn't make sense either.
No, I'm aware. It's
like, I just can't. And I know that you don't usually use the C buttons and the stick at the same time, but
true.
It's like, what if I need to?
True.
Nintendo, what the fuck were you playing at when you did that, man? Who let the guy on Azure design the controller? I designed the controller that's for people with 3 hands. Who are they? I don't know, but when they fucking maybe it was Nintendo's joke for future people.
Maybe.
Like, like 1,000 years time when they're digging up like the ruins of the society.
Because it's such a beloved console, it'll someone will have kept that impression.
They'll like dig up a museum and be like, oh, okay, this is, oh my god, they must have had 3 hands back then. Look at the controllers.
How did they play? In reality, it's everyone being here is like, what is this?
We asked the same, but how do we play? No, but like, yeah, it was just bad.
Oh, it was.
In other news,
yeah.
We were at your place the other day and we didn't play Mario Kart, even though I'm pretty sure Jordan suggested it.
I don't recall this.
It might have been when you were out. It was like, we could play video games. We're like, no. Never again.
Fuck you.
So we played board games instead. And let me tell you, I fucking hate Monopoly. But you know what I hate more than Monopoly?
Losing Monopoly and then being the financial aid.
No, that happens all the time in Monopoly.
Yeah, true.
Surprisingly, because I'm incredibly fucking good at maths,
Yeah.
I end up doing all that kind of money stuff anyway.
Yeah, true.
No, what I hate even more than Monopoly is Marvel Monopoly, where you buy people.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah.
And you just know that if you put that on the internet, there'll be someone complaining about that there's only four girls, and 3 of them are the cheapest.
Oh, fuck, that's right. I also like that you went through and looked at that. To pay enough attention.
Oh, I just noticed it straight off the back, so I went, okay, you got, we're missing a lot of characters.
Yeah.
And also, it didn't make sense, the characters that we did get. Why the fuck did we get people like Ronan, but miss out on people like fucking that are actually...
Well, yeah.
There was like,
there was
so many people missing.
I'm aware.
Like, we had fucking Harry Osborn. It was like, cool. Do we have Black Cat? No. Why do we have Black Cat? I don't know. She's like, what? She's been in the Spider-Man stories way longer than Harry Osborn.
Oh shit, it's true, yeah.
She was, his girlfriend at one point.
They're true.
No, but you know what we do have? Yeah, Kingpin. Okay, what about Elektra? No.
Calm down.
We got Iron Fist instead, but no one likes Iron Fist.
Honestly, like, you really gotta... Just having a Marvel Monopoly doesn't work. Like, you need to have it split up.
They didn't even have Ant-Man.
No, I'm aware they did.
But they had Ultron.
I know. I know what they had.
They had, like, Iron Man and the Hulk, and I was like, okay, well, what about, like, Patriot? No. Abomination? No. We got Ultron.
Yep.
It was like
Yeah.
it was like if someone who didn't know anything about Marvel had made a board game.
Just be like, oh, it sounds cool. What about that one? This one over there? What about that one? That's exactly
also,
what it was.
Can I just say, out of like pure spite and anger about that game, why the fuck is Spider-Man the most expensive thing? That doesn't matter. He should be the cheapest one.
You would make
He's
sense,
always
yeah.
broke.
It's true.
Iron Man, who is like the richest person in the whole fucking thing.
No, actually, the richest one in that game is Iron Fist. I can't remember who number 1 is, but Iron Fist is the second richest, and then it's Tony.
I don't think that's right.
I'm getting this information from Nick, who reads a shit ton of comics.
Yeah, but if you go on that, like, Peter Parker's also rich, so is Mr. Fantastic.
True.
Who wasn't in it. But Iron Fist, I don't think is as rich as that.
Okay, I've got...
Doctor Doom is definitely the richest. He owns a country.
So, Black Panther's the richest.
Also not in the game.
True.
But I don't think Black Panther could be the richest, because he's a good guy. Doctor Doom would is way less likely to pay for shit.
So Black Panther, Black Bolt. Okay, Iron Man is above.
Yeah, see, I was right.
Okay, apparently in 1, or at least at one point.
Yeah,
Iron
but
Fist.
come on.
Yeah.
That could be, like, we're talking about comics now.
Yeah.
Like, every freaking comic changed the universe that they're in, and people wouldn't really blink an eye.
Okay,
Anyway, my point is, why the fuck did anyone who was like, we're making a Marvel Monopoly not be like, okay, what have we got?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we've got superheroes. Cool. Or, and this might make a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
We've got buildings from the franchise. No, people wouldn't know them. It's like, as we said, could have used Avengers Tower, the Baxter Building,
Yes. There's a number of fucking things that could have been used.
Peter's Aunt May's house.
Yes. Or apartment, depending on which one that's from.
Yeah, Aunt May's house is the good one. Peter's apartment is the bad one.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, there's like the helicarrier.
Yeah.
The Wakandan, and like there's a lot of things that you could have
I'm
done.
aware.
And instead they're like, no, we've got this. You bought Iron Fist.
It sounded
great.
worse.
What are you going to do with that? Well, I'm going to build on.
You know what? And it sounded worse. And we pointed out while we were playing. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, okay, well I'm gonna buy Thor." And it's like it's not a problem. It's
How much
like,
do I owe you for fucking...
And it's just like, and then all of a sudden it was like, "I want to buy Pepper Potts." It's like, hang on, why does this sound bad all of a sudden?
What do I owe you for Pepper Potts?
60.
That's $2 rent.
Oh, that is the biggest. Actually, no, that is the biggest problem about it as well, because you're paying rent on people.
No, I think the biggest problem is you building a headquarters on someone.
I think. No, hear me out here. Hear me out.
And then forcing them to pay rent that on the headquarters you built for someone. On someone.
They have made a Marvel human trafficking game. That is
What really sucks.
That's what they've done.
Yeah, so we spent Saturday night fucking playing Monopoly, which is the worst board game ever. And mainly because Kris has no concept of how to play it and actually fuck the entire game.
Yeah, no, I was trying to.
Kris doesn't get Monopoly.
Wow.
He doesn't get that the only way to actually win at Monopoly is to help no one
Oh,
and only chase your
I didn't end up helping anyone.
Yes, you did.
So I gave my cards.
No. You fucked it from the start because you were the one that made the original deal with Caleb,
Yeah, true.
which gave him leverage on Jordan, which turned something pretty easy
Well,
into murderous row.
my deal never went ahead because I realized it was never going to go ahead. Because my thing was to do a couple of trades to be able to get something out of it.
Oh, you were never going to get anything.
No, it was
because I had the cards you wanted, and I was like, there is actually no benefit in me giving you.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And that's what I was like. That's it. But this is because me and Caleb
Yeah.
talked about it the next day when I was taking him into town. I was like, that's what Kris doesn't understand about Monopoly. Monopoly isn't a game where it's like I'm going to do something to benefit myself. It's like everything you do to benefit yourself has to fuck other people over.
Oh yeah.
And if it doesn't, it's not worth doing. And so when you were sitting there being like, I want Captain America, I was like, there is no world in which you get Captain America.
Yeah, I know.
And you were like, well, what about this? And I'm pretty much doing the same to me. And I'm like, no, there's just no world.
No, I'm aware. There's a certain point that I was like, I think I did it a few extra times just to be like, I'm going to do this to spite, like, just the fact that I know he's not going to do it, but I'm going to keep asking.
No, but like,
And then I gave up.
that's like my whole thing though, because I was like, that's actually how you're supposed to play Monopoly.
No,
You're supposed to sit there and be like, oh, and someone goes, I'll give you this for that, and then we both get a thing. You go, no. It's like, what do you mean? That helps us both. It's like, no. I'll take that for this, but that I don't want that. Yeah, exactly. So that helps me, not you.
Exactly.
That's Monopoly,
Yeah,
baby.
I'm aware.
It's like, I hate it. I hate Monopoly so much. And the other thing I hate about Monopoly is that it is the only game that I currently know of that gets exponentially longer the more people get kicked from it.
Oh yeah, no, fuck, it's fuck.
Although, you know, on the plus side, $100 and a get in jail free card.
Damn it. How did you survive on that for as long as you fucking did?
Fucking amazing.
Fucking hell.
No, I am literally the luckiest person you'll ever fucking meet.
Yeah, no. I'm aware.
Also, best deal. Like, but that's what I said to Caleb when we finished the next day. I was just like, I'm like, you play Monopoly. I'm like, Monopoly has like, there are two ways to play it. One, you go in hard,
Yeah.
understanding the fact that the only thing you can do in Monopoly is fuck everyone else over.
No.
But then there comes a point where you realize even by doing that, you've now lost. And I'm like, and that's when you got to bow out gracefully.
Oh yeah.
And unfortunately, not everyone can do that.
No.
So that's why at like, well, you guys were all still in the game at that point. Like everyone was still playing, and I made the most horrendous deal that anyone ever watching Monopoly would ever be like, "What the fuck?" And I sold everything I had for $100.
Yes. I'm aware. I'm fucking aware.
And I had a hell of a property portfolio.
Oh, you did. And I was like, and before he was asking for these 3 cards and $400 for 1 card. Damn it.
But I was just like, at that point, I was like, well, at that point, Caleb had the competition on. I knew how the game was going to end. I was just
Oh
like,
yeah.
you want $100?
Yeah.
And from that point on, it was just $100.
Oh no, I was already out
Yeah,
by then. I was already out by then.
because you sold all your stuff. You gave all your stuff to Jordan for $100 as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I did that first.
No, it was
Yeah,
never.
okay.
Because
Oh no, sorry. I was supposed to go out after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were the first out.
Yeah.
Then Bruno. Then me. Then Jordan.
Yeah.
But I was the first to just be like, no, I'm not winning. Like, there's no way in hell I win this game. So, as I said, I sold everything. But it was the funniest fucking thing because I was just like, while you guys were all like wheeling and dealing, I'm just like to Jordan. Because Caleb was still trying to get something off you, Bruno, at that point, I think.
It would make sense.
And he was like, oh, this, oh, that, and I was just like to Jordan, hey, Jordan, $100 for everything I own. He was like, what? Yes. So I'm like, okay. He gave me $100. And then you guys look back, and I'm just sitting there with nothing in front of me and $100 of my fucking.
I was actually downstairs at the time. I was going to get another drink.
I'm like, get out of jail free card. And he goes, what the fuck? I'm like, $100 and get out of jail free card.
Yeah. That's the first thing I fucking heard when I got upstairs. I'm like, wait, what?
I think I was like, of my own money, I was down to like $18.
No, yeah.
And I think I just given that to Jordan.
No, of course.
Oh no, sorry. On my next turn I landed on one of the properties I gave Jordan, which was $18. Like the leftover money. So he took everything.
So, oh yeah, he did. God, fuck, damn it.
But I still managed to stay in that game until the third last.
You did. I don't know how.
Well, I got to jail. I went to jail for a bit.
True.
And then
But at a certain point, it is the safest place to stay.
And then I was just incredibly lucky. I think I only landed on Death Murderers Row like once.
I think I skipped through it most of the time. I honestly think I was lucky enough that I managed to land on things that either I paid nothing for it, or I landed on like Community Chest or something else.
But anyway, yeah.
Or it was actually landing on your stuff or mine, so it was like fine. Yeah.
But like that was like because I was telling Caleb because that was the next day when we were driving, we were talking about it, and he was like, "God, that was a fun game." I was like, "I fucking hate Monopoly so much." And he's like, "Well, this and that," and I was like, "He's like, oh, but at the start you were doing so well." I'm like, "Oh no, I was never actually doing well." I'm like,
No.
"I have a strategy in Monopoly, and it's always guaranteed to lose." He's like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know that going in. It's just it makes the game faster to just have to go in with a strategy that you know won't win."
Oh yeah.
I'm like, if I play Monopoly to win it, I'm like, it becomes one of those games where you're playing Monopoly for 6 hours and people are literally sitting there considering just ending it all.
No, yeah. Throwing everything off the table because fuck this shit. I'm done.
I meant like pulling out a shotgun.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. Yeah. No, it's something.
I've played Monopoly for so long. I don't think I want to live anymore.
No, I'm done. I wanted to play a game, not real life.
But yeah, so like, and it's like, wait, what? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, the steps that I always take are late game steps, but I do them early game, and I'm like, and that's why I lose.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I did not know that. I'm like, yeah, if someone buys the Dark Blues, you can always guarantee they're not winning the game.
Oh yeah.
You need to inherit that shit. Generational wealth, motherfucker.
Exactly. I mean, like in later game, if you buy it, it's not as bad. But
yeah, whoever buys them first, because nothing lasts in that game till late game. But whoever buys them first is gone. Like they're not going to win because they've just spent like 700 of their starting 1,500 on 2 properties that are very unlikely to land.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah,
whereas like every other row of properties, it's like at least they're likely to land on some of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, and Caleb was like, wait, but that doesn't make. I'm like, Caleb, I'm like, you were sitting there last night telling us about the guy who made the game. Really think about that. Did he want to promote top end property? And he was like, I guess not. I'm like, yeah, because if he actually wanted to make blues worth a damn, there would be 3 of them.
Oh yeah, of course it would.
I'm like, but instead there's 2 and they're tucked in a corner to give people a perceived sense that they're actually worth a lot of money and scary.
Yeah,
but they're not.
Well, yeah, that's it. They're only scary if you've actually built on it and you land on. That's it.
Oh, late game, they're terrifying because if you're still there late game and you've got them and you've managed to build on them, yeah, you've dropped something like $1,000 on each of those properties.
Yeah, and you're getting more. You're getting like 2,000 back.
Yeah,
each time they get landed.
But you also need to have a vast property portfolio to sustain that, because if that's all you're hoping for to make money off, like, truth be told, no one landed on that for me. I made no money off that.
No, you didn't.
I made all my money off the other purchases I'd made.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, and that's Monopoly.
And I made money
That's
off
why I
the
hate it.
purchases I made that I refused to give to you. Because I kept landing on them.
Yeah, well,
God.
I'm saying, if you had given me Vibranium, that would have been a lot better for me.
I'm aware it would
That would
have
have made that whole side scary for me.
Yeah, true. It would have made it. He would have given me Captain America.
I actually think I offered you Star-Lord for it.
No, so you
No,
you eventually got to a point of like, I'll take both.
No. That was before you owned Thor. No, sorry, that was before you owned Loki. So that was while it was still in his in Kettle 10. While you didn't have the set, I was like, okay, Captain America for both of those, and the other thing you were offering me. And you were like, no. And I was like, okay.
Shit.
Then when you got Loki, you were like, okay, so you're like, one of these for Captain, and I was like, both of them for Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Because remember,
I know.
how does this benefit me without helping you?
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that. It got so much worse for me. I'm like, hang on. Last round.
But last time you said
Last time you said this. Oh, the offer's changed. Fuck, it's gotten worse.
pray that I don't change it again.
And you did. You sold everything to John for $100.
I think I did offer you pepper pots for both of them at one point.
No, you did.
Yeah, I'll take both of those for pepper pots. That's not a good deal. She's earned a lot of money.
No, she hasn't.
Actually, she earned more than my blues because
More
everyone
than
kept
mine.
landing on it.
It's true. I never did. I never paid you $2.
Well, there you go. But no, as I said, it's just
So whenever I play, there's two places I just about never land. Blue, brown. Almost never.
It's because it's actually very hard to land on those two.
Oh yeah, I know. It's easier to land on the brown. But I have a habit of never landing on either of them. Yeah.
But there are ways to like manipulate the game of Monopoly that I think would actually make it funner.
Yeah, true.
But I don't think people actually want to play those things. Like the way you do that is like, pretty much every property goes for auction.
Yeah.
So you have no ability to actually just land on it and be like, I will buy this for the cheapest price. It's like, no, people can actually force you to spend money. And I think that's way better because it also is like, oh, I want to complete the set. Sweet. You want to complete the set? Bang. Complete the set.
Get rid of all of the money.
500. Oh, shit.
Just like, I need to complete this set. It's it's like the light blue. Super cheap. Until everyone auctions on it and makes you buy it for pretty much everything you have.
So like that's what I would do. I think if I was to homebrew Monopoly rules, I think I would at the start of the game randomly take like 10 properties or something. Like how many properties are there? Can't remember how many properties, but take a percentage of those properties, shuffle them up, put them aside, and say these properties can only be auctioned, and not let anyone know what they are. It'd be like they can only be auctioned once all the other properties are bought. And then as you land on it, be like, yes, I would like to buy this one.
23? 23 properties, but not like railways or anything. Oh wait, there was 2 twos. Oh, that's right, there was 2 twos. Yeah, okay, yeah. Take one off of what I said, yeah. I forgot that has 2 as well.
So, but yeah, so take them out, and just like no one's allowed to see the properties, and you land and go, I'd like to buy this, and be like, well, let's see if it's no. And then you can't access the auction ones until all of them are sold.
Oh, fuck.
So now it's like, oh yeah, I've managed to buy both of the blues. Oh shit, the last one's in auction. It's like, yep, you'll be paying a lot of money for that one.
Have fun. Oh, fuck that.
I think that would just add because you need to add elements of randomness to a game like Monopoly.
Yeah.
And like that's what the chance and like community chess cards are supposed to be. But the fact that they're very much only selected sometimes.
Yeah,
I think another thing you can do is like pick up a chance card after every turn. Now that would be hilarious.
Oh, shit. Hey, move to this. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, imagine that.
I just had a good round. Move to this. Oh, motherfuckers.
So I'm pick it up and be like, sweet, okay. I've made it through Murderer's Row. Go to Iron Fist. Fuck.
Back to Murderer's Row.
Yeah. No, but like I don't know. Maybe one day we should put some effort into actually making Monopoly a game worth playing. But until
it wouldn't
then,
be difficult. And
until then,
and it would literally just be the two of us get there and we go, yeah, this is what's happening. Let's go.
Randomness.
And everyone else would be like, no, we don't like that. It's like, fuck you, it's my board game. Let's go.
Fuck you. This actually makes Monopoly worth
Yeah.
playing. But like, I think for the rest of it, it's like, yeah, until we sit down and actually build a set of rules that make Monopoly worth playing.
True.
Maybe go online and type in rules that make Monopoly worth playing and find other people's suggestions.
Yeah.
Until then, I have a lot of good board games that are actually fun to play.
I know, right? Yeah.
Because, like, yeah. And so I'll do that. But, like, one of the things that always annoys me is people come up say, like, oh, I've only really ever played one board game, Monopoly. And it's like, oh, okay, so that's why you don't like board games. Or they're like, I played Monopoly and I've heard about Risk. And it's like, okay. Monopoly is a shit board game. Risk is a very simple board game, but at least it's fun.
It's true, yeah.
It's like, and it can get a little bit out of hand if you're playing it with a bunch of noobs who don't understand strategy. I'm like, but it's a strategy game.
Oh, it 100% is.
That's why I very rarely lose it.
Yeah. Fucking irritating.
I'm scary at it.
I'm close to winning once.
Yeah. Dude, you haven't seen anyone play Risk until you've seen. I was playing with my mates in college.
Yeah.
And my mate had one guy in Afghanistan.
Oh, yeah.
One motherfucker, and I was like, army of 10. He wiped them all out.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck you.
That's it's something very similar that happened with me to you. The one I was almost winning, I'm like, I've got a shit done here. I've lost them all. Fuck.
Yeah. And then I was like,
it wasn't to the same scale as that.
I was like, fuck. Okay. Came back, and I was like, 20 guys into Afghanistan. He still only had one guy there, and he was like, everyone's like, this is over. Killed them all, and I was like, what the fuck? And they were just like, no one can take Afghanistan.
Oh, it's
no
fuck,
one
man. It's ridiculous. Like, it's the problem with any game where it's like, this relies on dice. Have fun. Fuck. Yeah, that's where it's...
That's why I love Risk Legacy. I love the fact that I have like my own special rules for it.
Yes.
Where it's like, oh yeah, you get this. Yeah. Oh, well. Like, I think my people just have like the best building rule. It's like, you get an extra soldier every turn. It's like, yeah, because I like to outnumber people.
Whereas mine's just like, you get advantage on attacks.
Yeah.
For the one I play.
Oh, you're attacking? Yeah.
But you normally would have lost, you now win.
Yeah.
However, if I'm being attacked, I'm at disadvantage. It's fun. Like, why do I tend to play games like that? Why do I tend to play with a double-edged sword every fucking time?
Oh, the single-edged swords are no fun.
Fair point.
Nah, but yeah, this weekend was crazy.
Yes.
In the least crazy way possible.
Okay, yeah, fair point.
We played Monopoly, and I became an accountant.
You did become an accountant. God damn.
And I was a good accountant too. I didn't even take any money off Jordan.
True.
No embezzling, which again is always my downfall. I should always be embezzling.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Wow, why have I never learned? Always be embezzling.
No.
The ABEs.
Darcy, why is that money pile in front of you getting bigger? What?
Embezzling? I don't know what you're talking about. No one said embezzling. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. Go away.
I just now picture myself doing that. So, Darcy, how was your weekend? Embezzling? Who said anything about embezzling? No one.
Oh,
shit.
Fuck.
I think Steve's embezzling.
Fucking hell. Yes.
Get the man.
Get him going.
Get him good. Get him damn good.
Prison? Yes. He needs to be there.
Look, I don't believe in capital punishment, but that motherfucker killed the fuck.
He's been embezzling. Fucking hell.
Darcy, just that you've been embezzling. How did you know? I mean, no.
What are you talking about?
Wait, hang on. Remove the how. Just no. Well, we just noticed that recently you've gone on a lot of trips, bought that private jet.
Yeah, yeah.
Gold-plated all of your things for no reason. There was a reason why I had so much embezzled money.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, that's fucking
And
dumb.
that's how you know your money's always safe with me. Because if I don't have a gold-plated hat on, we're fine.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair point. Fair point. Fair point.
But if I am wearing a gold-plated hat, well, then we're in trouble.
Oh, yeah, run. It's not going to help, but run anyway.
Yep. Run straight to your phone and check your empty bank account.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be another horrible weekend, Kris.
Oh, why's that?
We're going to a farm.
Fuck, that's right. I fucking forgot about that.
You're actually not allowed to, sorry. You've
Huh.
got work commitments.
I fucking should say that.
You have to film a Minecraft and Satisfactory this weekend.
Fuck. And I won't be doing it Sunday.
You'll be doing it whenever I say.
Hey, it won't be happening Sunday.
You'll be doing it when I tell you to.
Fuck you. I got better things to do on Sunday.
No, fuck off, you do.
No, yes, I do. Fuck you. I have plans.
Fuck off.
They're not being cancelled.
You don't know anyone.
Yeah.
You don't do things.
Yes, I do. Only since the okay, okay. But
You don't do things.
I will be this weekend.
Fuck off. You're the one person I know.
Just because that's true
Oh,
doesn't mean
fuck.
shit.
No, if you got work commitments, you do it when I tell you.
Fuck off. God damn
Or
it.
there'll be more pay cuts.
Fucking pay cuts, okay. What pay cut?
Oh man, just you wait.
Oh, fuck. The intern's gonna make more than me.
Kris, why do you still work at Bunnings? Let me tell you. Currently, I have to pay to work.
I have to pay to work. at this
Why?
head office.
Yeah, it turns out Darcy's got a really long memory.
Shit.
Every time I ever insulted him, it's come back to bite me in the ass.
Hasn't he insulted you shit tons more? Yes.
Yeah, but he writes
But he
the check.
controls the money. I'm fucked here.
He writes the checks. What am I gonna do?
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, mate.
Don't worry, you've already got plans to burn my wardrobe at least twice.
At least.
Yeah, that's why I said at least. Fuck's sake.
Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie.
It's gonna annoy you because I'm gonna go and grab the same shit.
Blue.
Okay. I'm not wearing blue at the moment.
I am.
It's true.
Well, unlike you, I own 2 blue shirts.
I also own 2 blue shirts.
You own like 12.
No, it's like 4. It's only like 4.
It's 11 and a half. One blue with light blue stripes.
No, it's still only like 4.
One's light blue with a dark blue shadow. I'm still blue!
Fuck off! It's
Oh,
a shadow.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, god damn it, we've gone insane again. I don't know why I said again, it's constant.
You don't do things.
It will be.
Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. It is that time of the day where we stop doing this.
Yep.
So, if you have liked the video, consider liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. If you... subscribing.
Fuck.
It really does mean a lot to us here. If you have been playing Black Myth Wukong, please give Kris all of the spoilers. You can send them directly to him at mrugly.com.au.
I wonder if there's a site like that.
There is.
Yeah. I wouldn't be
And,
surprised.
well, until next time, guys, I've been Darcy, he's been Kris.
Indeed.
Thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate it. And speaking of next time,
Fuck.
Kris is going to have a mustache.
God damn it. Fuck.
So from those of us about to shave, we salute you. And we'll catch you next time, right
Yeah.
here on the channel. See you later, guys.
Damn. Fuck. You haven't quite got the mic placement down. What's that? There it is. That's what we needed.
Oh, I need to get a new mic on. Look at this. Ready? Look at this. I need to go and buy a new one. It's $160. I'm not happy about it.
Oh. Oh.
This desk is apparently double thick. It's a double thick desk.
Oh no.
Means that I can't currently use my mic on, which kind of sucks. And I was like, oh, what are we actually admitting that some of these new series, like The Acolyte, because like obviously all the stories you've read about The Acolyte, I don't know if you've read any,
No.
but like, oh, it's doing good, and it's like, and the Ahsoka show, which was also doing good, have been critical flops and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, oh, well, are we actually finally admitting Disney now that they've stopped airing? Yeah, these shows were stupid. They were bad.
Oh yeah.
I don't like them.